To get the correct answer of a heat calculation problem, I recommend you to use a 2-column worksheet to summarize the information. Well, you may wonder, Dr. H, why do we need a 2-column worksheet to summarize the information of a heat calculation problem? In other words, why do we need to break down a heat calculation problem into different processes? The second question you may have is, how can we break down a heat calculation problem into different processes? The reason I want you to use a 2-column worksheet is to break down what happened into separate processes will make the problem easier to solve. But I want to emphasize the different processes we're talking about here. Actually, they occur at the same time when you perform the experiments. In other words, when we break down what happened into separate processes, it only occurs in our mind. It does not occur in the experiment. Well, to use a 2-column worksheet, you have to be able to tell what kind of processes are there, and you have to know how many processes in the problem. Well, let me tell you the trick. A chemical reaction indicates a chemical process. One chemical reaction indicates one chemical process. If there are 2 chemical reactions, that means there are 2 chemical processes in the problem. A temperature change indicates a physical process. One temperature change indicates one physical change. If there are 2 temperature changes, there are 2 physical changes in the problem. But I want to remind you, although I recommend you to use a 2-column worksheet to summarize the information for a heat calculation problem, but not all heat calculation problems need to use both columns of the worksheet. For some simple calculation problems, you may only need to use one column of the worksheet, not both.